Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Concepts in Community Medicine. It's exam time and most of you will be preparing seriously for your exams. PSM or Community Medicine is a very vast and volatile subject. Are you that student who is still worried about studying PSM and getting more marks? Then this video is just for you. In this video, I am going to share some of my personal tips and ideas to study PSM effectively and score more marks in the exam. Then what are you waiting for? Watch this video till the end to get that extra edge. Tip number 1. The first thing that you must do before starting to study is to make a list of all the important questions of at least previous 10 years exam question papers of your university. Here comes the tip number 2. Now, once you have made the list of all the important questions, the next thing that you must do is to prioritize the topics which you will be reading first. Now, my personal opinion is to start with a smaller topic, which has got more weightage than to start with a huge topic with similar weightage. Like for example, here I am suggesting you to start with a topic like screening, which is very small, but it has got high weightage. Now, once you have completed all the important questions that you have marked in screening, then you can shift to epidemiology, which is a vast topic. But make sure you don't spend too much time on a single topic. Usually, we tend to spend more time on the topic we start reading first. Don't ever make that mistake. Try to spend your time more sensibly. Now, once you have started with a topic like epidemiology, it is a vast topic. I would suggest you to divide it into smaller sections and then read. Now, if you get bored while reading epidemiology, you can always shift to a smaller topic like hospital waste management, which is also having equal weightage. So in this way, you will be having the confidence of completing two smaller topics while reading epidemiology. Also, you don't get bored. So this is the model plan I would suggest you. You can always modify this according to your own convenience. Tip number 3. Now the next thing that you must do is to make a feasible timetable. Time allotment is very much important because the faster you finish reading your topics, the more time you get for your revision. If you're a person who have done all these topics at least once before, then you might be able to complete these topics within the time allotted. But if you're a person who have done some of these topics like screening or epidemiology, but not that much sure of topics like NCD or nutrition, then in that case you might need 1 or 2 days extra to complete these topics. If you're a person who is starting all new right from the beginning, then you might need 1 or 2 days extra in each and every category. So making a feasible timetable depends upon the individual, the level of preparation one has made, and the number of days still left out for the exam. You might be wondering that some of the topics were missing from the list which I have shown previously. So those are the remaining topics with comparatively lesser weightage like essential medicines, MDG, SDGs, tribal health, genetics, mental health, biostats, and international health. So I would suggest you to go through these topics very quickly as much as possible and do not take more than a day for these topics altogether. It's tip number 4. The next question which most of the students ask is, what should be my source of preparation? Should I follow notes or should I follow textbook? So my answer to those students would be, if you're a person who have already made notes for all the topics, then you can very well go ahead with that. Read it and revise them thoroughly. If you're a person who have read the topics at least once from Park textbook but haven't made any notes so far, in that case, I would suggest you to make simple notes by the side while reading the topics. Just note down the very important points or terms used in that particular topic while reading it. So notes should be in such a way that it makes your job much easier a day before exams. If you are not able to do that, then I would still suggest you to underline or highlight the points in the textbook itself and keep reading and revising them. If you're a person who have just a month left for your exams and you're very much new to community medicine, then in that case, I wouldn't even suggest Park textbook. Instead, the exam preparatory manuals available in the market may make your job much easier.
And it is tip number 5.
The tip number 5 and the most important tip is revise and recall. Revision is the key to success in any exam. The more you revise, the more you remember and reproduce. And the best way to do revision is by doing active recall and teaching your friends. In that way, the topic stays in your long-term memory and you will be able to reproduce better in your exams. So even if you have made the best preparation, but if you don't know how to present answers in the exam, your efforts might not fetch you best results. So how to present answers in the exam? Always start with an introduction and end with conclusion. So this applies for your long answer questions. So do not start and end a question abruptly. Make sure you start with an introduction and end with concluding statements. And make sure your answers are point-wise. And instead of writing big paragraphs, make use more of flowcharts, tables, and schematic diagrams which might attract the examiner. And wherever possible, try to link your question with some of the ongoing national health programs or national schemes, recent updates or sustainable development goals, and try to incorporate these points and highlight them in your concluding statements. So this might get you an extra edge. So with that, I wish all of you all the very best for your upcoming exams. If you find these videos interesting and useful, please do consider subscribing to my channel and also share with your friends who might find these videos useful. And comment below for more such videos. Thank you.